Today we have the best offer anywhere on the planet for getting SiriusXM. You know what SiriusXM is. It's that radio station where you can listen to all the music you want with no commercials. You have exclusive programming, your favorite sports, comedy networks, and all you have to do is call the number on your screen and we will send out the Snap. The Snap is an amazing device. It is a Snap radio. You just plug it into the electrical in your car and you can get SiriusXM. SiriusXM, it's great with 130 channels, including 100% commercial-free music. The retail value is $89.99, but what we're doing here is we're including a $50 service card and a $50 mail-in rebate. So listen carefully when I tell you the value of this. It's not only like you're getting this free, you're getting extra money on top of it. We're paying for months of service. A little complicated, but basically $19.95 is what you're paying after rebate, and then you get $50 towards your months of service, and it's around $14.99 a month. So it's like 3 months of free XM, and then your XM unit as well. 207-956. Now, we have a limited number of these with this 4th of July special. When this sells out, we're not going to repeat this offer. So here's your $50. You get a Visa card with money, $50 on it. You can spend it wherever you want. We're going to send that to you. That's your $50 rebate. So it's only for HSN customers, and this is only here today at our 4th of July celebration. You can do 4 flex pay to get it home for $17.49, and then we give you the $50 rebate. So Bill Duggan is here to explain that great offer. I mean, this is phenomenal. It's a little complicated. I want to make sure everybody understands it.
It might sound complicated, but the best part about it is the Snap radio from SiriusXM. It's their simplest radio ever. Why? Because you'll notice the power device already comes attached to the stock, which attaches to your 12 volts, your cigarette lighter. That's where you're going to get your cigarette. That's where you're going to get your cigarette. That's where you're going to get your music. That's where you're going to get your entertainment. You just plug it in, attach the antenna, and you're good to go. But why has XM made it even more simple and affordable? Because you're getting this $50 card. This $50 card would normally be an additional purchase, but that $50 you can apply towards any service plan that you want. Because the service plans range in terms of your listening pleasure, in terms of how much you want to listen. I literally saw the Snap radio at a retail store just yesterday for $59. And if I wanted to get the $50 service card, that would have been another $50. But you can get this all home for $20 because just after a few more months, you're then going to get this $50 Visa card. I mean, look at all the savings you're getting. This $50 card you can apply towards your Snap radio, towards more service, or even towards your groceries. That's what's phenomenal.
Right, it's a $50 Visa card that you could use anywhere. And how long do you have to have the Sirius radio before you get mailed that $50 Visa card?
After 2 months, you're going to get this $50 Visa card. And why is that great? The 2 months that you're going to be enjoying that music, we've given you $50 to set up that service, which is what you really want. And what you get with SiriusXM, you see how I'm scrolling through all these different news categories. Entertainment, there's Howard Stern, there's your comedy channels, your sports channels, family and health. You get classical radio. Right. You have a huge library with the SiriusXM family.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep it for 2 months and don't continue the service, you're literally at a financial profit.
Exactly. You're going to have more money in your wallet.
I was going to say, you're going to make money. I mean, this is the best offer ever. Obviously, Sirius is doing this for a reason. Sirius wants you to be on board. It wants you to subscribe. It's hoping that you try it out. You absolutely love it. Here's what I love about Sirius. When I go on the road and I travel, and you know I've talked about this, I worked as a stand-up comedian for 20 years before I was here. I drive, you know, like I'm kind of not a great flyer, so I drive everywhere. When I drive to Atlanta, I have Sirius on the whole way. I have it on, you know, the Laugh USA or Raw Dog, the great comedy stations. I hear all my friends. I'm actually on those stations. You can hear me. It plays everywhere, and if you're a big sports fan, you can hear it. But you don't. You know when you go from town to town, if you have regular radio, it's like you get fuzzy and you can't hear the reception. You're constantly trying to find a station. Sirius doesn't work like that. You get a perfect, crystal clear reception anywhere in the whole, you know, United States. You get this crystal clear. But you're getting, you know, there's one station in music. It's 24/7 Tim McGraw. I mean, there's so many different choices. You know, I'm looking at it. You know, jazz, blues, Christian Christian, country, hip-hop, pop, rock,
and the programming
classical, family and health news.
It's professional
politics.
programming. Only with SiriusXM are you getting Oprah Radio, are you getting Martha Stewart Radio, Howard Stern, all these great radio programming that is brought to you by the celebrities.
Right.
I mean, there's Margaritaville, there is E Street Band, which is, you know, Bruce Springsteen and his whole group of people getting behind it, Elvis Radio, Sinatra, but there's also stuff for the kids, because imagine, our cars are kind of like our living room. That's where we entertain, we have people in them, and we have diverse audiences, diverse listening pleasures. And the thing is, you might want Howard Stern one morning, but then another morning, you're going to want spa music. Or you have family in the car, you're going to want to listen to comedy where everyone can enjoy it.
Yeah, the Blue Collar, that Blue Collar tour. I mean, again,
you know, comedy ranges.
Ron White. And, you know, when I was in Vegas last week, Ron White was in Vegas. And, I mean, it's just, it's a great. If you're a comedy fan, it's great. It's the only way you can just hear comedy all the time. And there's 4 different stations. Jamie Foxx has his own comedy station at the Foxhole, and then there's Opie and Anthony channel, Blue Collar Radio, Raw Dog,
which you've been on.
Yeah. Well, we won't talk about that. I'm just saying. I mean,
literally,
and CNN. I mean, I like Fox. I like the news channels are great to hear that, you know, CNBC, NPR. I mean, but you get this crystal clear. And if you're, let's say you're a commuter, I was reading a statistic about how many people commute not just an hour but 2 hours a day back and forth. You want to have this. This is like a must-have. With this deal, maybe you've been thinking about Sirius. If you don't like this and cancel this after 2 months, with your $50 Visa card that you're getting right here, you will actually have more money than when you started this deal. You pay $69.95, $50 rebate, 4 flex pay of $17.49. So here's the deal. What you're getting your $50 rebate. So you're paying after $50 rebate, then it's $19.95. But when you keep it for 3 months or 2 months, we mail you the $50 Visa card. You can use it for anything.
And that's just for the HSN customer.
And that's all. This deal is only for HSN customers. But I think you're going to love having Sirius Radio. I bought a new car recently, and it came with the sample of Sirius.
How much was your new car? That's just it.
It was a lot.
In order to try Sirius and XM normally, you would have to buy a new car. That really adds up. You're not getting that for $20, but here, you're getting the Snap Radio. You see how it's attached to the stock? You literally plug it in to your cigarette lighter, you press power, and now you have SiriusXM in your car. You can enjoy it because, remember, you are getting that $50 in service, so you can get up to 3 months, depending on the subscription that you want. There are 22 million people who are subscribers. And why? Because they want to listen to Howard. They want to listen to Oprah. Press of a button right here, I have Oprah on the radio. I want my Major League Baseball. I can get Major League Baseball called by the announcers from my local radio station. I mean, I'm in Florida right now, but if I want to hear my San Francisco Giants, I can get that with such ease. But when I talk about that service plan and you're getting that $50 gift card that allows you to customize your service plan, you can have it just for your car, but then you can also get the all-access plan. Why is that phenomenal? You can listen to it not just in your car, but across a whole spectrum of mediums, on your iPad, on your smartphone, on your computer, at work or at home. I mean, how cool is that? Because I love this. I can actually take this out to the pool, listen to all this great library. I mean, look, you just scroll through and you see all the different content. Pearl Jam's in there. You have Loft, Coffee House, whole bunch of different stuff. But then you have the celebrity-driven content. And the beautiful part about this is I can listen to this everywhere. And I mean, who's that? That's Oprah. Where else do you get Oprah Radio? When we powered these up last night, they were rebroadcasting a show from 1984. I mean, that's the content. And you think about all the people who sit in your car. You look at the comedy, you have stuff for OutQ, you have Sirius Stars. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. And the Snap device, the most simple device to plug in, and even comes with parental controls, your 5 presets. But what's really phenomenal is that you look at the range.
I like the doctor radio. I mean, I'm obsessed with that. There's a lot of family-friendly programming with like Radio Disney, Kids Place Live. It really is. I mean, it's what America's all about, is freedom of speech, the First Amendment, and that's what you're getting with Sirius. It really is, depending on your personal taste. You know, we've got there's a Latin stations where it's Latin music, Latin talk, Latin issues. You know, I mean, there's
Christina.
right.
You know how they have Oprah and
Yes.
there's Christina? You can listen to Christina on XM.
Exactly. I mean, it's really is Grateful Dead channel. I love that. Elvis Radio. Seriously Sinatra.
Seriously Sinatra, his daughter does commentary. I mean, how cool
really?
is that?
Oh, that is
She's
cool.
like, I remember when Dad
Is that
recorded
Nancy's?
this.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. And so maybe you've been thinking, you know what? I hear about Sirius. It's something I'd like to try. But that's, you know, you pay a monthly fee. Well, here's what the deal. What we're doing with this is, it's so easy. You just snap it into. Well, I mean, they call it something else now. I know it is your cigarette lighter, but you plug it in now. You push the on button, and then you scroll through. It's so easy. This is the easiest thing. It's $69.95. We give you a $50 rebate right away, so it's $19.95 to get this. All right, but then we want to even give you a $50 Visa card. After 2 months of having this, we're going to give you a $50 Visa card. We're hoping that you use that $50 Visa card toward monthly service. Monthly service is around $14.90. Each month.
Depending on your package.
Depending on your package. You can get a little more, a little less, whatever you want to do. But we're going to give you the $50 Visa card that we're hoping that you use towards that and keep listening. And then you are absolutely going to love it. I mean, especially those of you who commute for a living. Maybe you're like me and you have to go when the kids start school again in the car line, the car circle. I got to get there early. I sit there. It's probably like a 45-minute thing. I'm sitting in the car. This perfect time for Sirius. You know, listen to your favorite station. Listen to something that you don't have time to listen to sitting home watching TV. You know, you're in traffic. Instead of getting frustrated, you know, listen to your favorite baseball game. Listen to, you know, something that you love. We have a limited number of these. This is a 4th of July special. Seriously, it's really everywhere you go in the country, so you get that crystal clear sound.
And the great part about the Snap, it's anywhere you go in the country. I mean, you can put this in your boat or your houseboat and go 200 miles out to sea, and you're still going to get that Sirius XM service and radio. And what I really like about the Snap, say you have this in your car, but you know, Mom wants you to take her car as you're driving up to the in-laws for the weekend. You easily just unplug it from the 12 volt in your car, you plug it in, you plug in the antenna, and you're going to have Sirius in that car. But what's great is you think about all those people in our lives who are hard to shop for. You don't know their favorite sports team, you don't know what they like to listen to in the car. You buy this today for $20, you're going to be giving them the $50 gift card included. And why is that? That's like batteries included, because you're giving them up to 3 months of service so they can start to enjoy it and they can customize their listening experience, because SiriusXM and the programmers there have everything that you could imagine, from the music lovers to the news lovers to the sports fans. And when we talk about sports fans, they even have radio at the training fields, at the training practices, and for the fantasy football fans out there, there's radio just for that.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes back so far back into the country music, and you have your pop stations. The library is so vast and so deep, there is something in there for everybody. I love sharing this example. I was once driving home from a parish function, and they asked me if I would drive a nun home. And I was like, sure. And then we got in the car, and I'm like, what are we going to listen to or talk about? And the thing is, I didn't have the CDs at the time that were appropriate for her to listen to. But with SiriusXM in the car, I had Christian radio, and we could listen to the appropriate stuff that she might enjoy.
Yeah, right.
And so I had that peace of mind. I was like, thank you for having Sirius in the car.
Exactly.
You're prepared. You're covered.
I mean, it really is. It's something for everybody. You know, maybe Dad's going to work and he wants to listen to Howard Stern. Maybe you've got the kids in the car on a long trip, listen to the Disney radio. Maybe Mom's, you know, going. She's in the car line waiting. You know, you've got Oprah on. I mean, I think the comedy is great because there's all sorts of within the comedy. There's Raw Dog, which is a little spicier. Then there's Laugh USA, which is a clean, family friendly. There's a lot of great storytellers on that. I listen to that all the time. So we're doing 4 flex pay of $17.49. That's $69.95, but you get a $50 rebate. So you get $50 back for the price of your Snap unit. So your Snap unit's only $19.95. After 2 months, we send you another bonus exclusively for HSN customers. It's a $50 Visa card, and that is to pay for months of service. Well, $50 Visa card, it's only $14.99 a month. We want you to try it out. Here it is. We're giving you the unit for under 20 bucks, and then we're going to pay for, you know, how much is that? Like 30 for like 3 months of service at least.
Up to at least 3 months of service.
At least 3 months of service.
And again, that's like batteries included. So when you get it home, you get the Snap unit, which is the simplest one to install. You have your presets. You have all that great content. But then when you get the $50 card included, I mean, we've never done a $50 card before. And this would be another purchase normally. Again, I saw this at a store. This was $59 for the unit itself. This $50 card would have been another purchase, but we've included it all together, so when you get it home, you can customize that listening experience. Because if you get that all-access plan, remember, you're going to have the Snap to listen to it in your car, but then you can break it down. Even that plan right there, the $199 annual plan, you're saving $60 a month almost, and then you can listen across so many different platforms. I was listening to SiriusXM on my smartphone yesterday out by the pool. I was able to enjoy the music and quality music that I wanted to. I can listen to it on my iPad. I can listen to it on my computer. And why is that great? Think of that sports...